what is Waah Gwaan? What's popping? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. So I will be jumping into this video by putting on my forms. So I've got a few goodies. This was one of them. I got some nail tips, some long XXL coffin nail tips, and some regular coffin nail tip, cutout nail tips, and these forms. And I'm really excited to be using forms again because I have not used forms in probably like almost 6 months now, or close to a year. So I'm really excited. So I was just testing the waters to see if I actually know how, or remember how to put on the forms, which was funny to me. I'm using a new set of forms today. I'll be using Harmony forms, which is better, I must say, than the first form that I actually was using. It was longer in a way, and it was more firm. It was not more firm. I must say the other form that I have was a little bit more firm than this, but the sticking was absolutely great, because when I usually put on my other forms, I could not put on all the forms all together at the same time. I would have to put on one by one. With this form, I place every form and they stuck right throughout the end. So yeah, I'm really happy about that purchase. So I'm going in with my white from Q Touch, and I'm applying a very large bead on to the forms and down the nail. You already know how we apply the acrylic on the form. I mean, it was so foreign to me. I don't want to say it's foreign, using the forms, because I was so used to using the tips. Yeah, I guess it was the same for the tips. I was so used to using the forms and not the tips. So I guess it is what it is. So I'll go down each of these nails. I'm moving pretty fast. So after I'm through with applying the white, I'll be going in with this natural brown. It's very mild brown. I wanted white nails, but I didn't want white nails alone, and I felt like I wanted to do some umber nails, so that's what I was doing. So after I'm done with this, I will repeat the same application on each of the nails, and then I will go in with my clear acrylic just to cap the middle area, so when I go in with my filing, I do not remove that transition from the natural to the white. So now I was done, so it was time to remove those forms. I was really proud of myself. I realized that I did not lose the touch of using the forms. So with my thumb, I realized that I applied the form very lean. I don't think I showed you guys much how the nails look. I was just taking that back when I got to the filing portion right now, and I was finding it like, why is my thumb so lean? Like, what is going on? So just by watching over this video, I realized that I placed the form on my thumb quite lean, so I got the product. So what I did, that's what I got. So I tried, straightening it back up, but it so happened that I filed too much into the nail. So I'll file each of these nails, going in with my emery board first. This is just my routine. You don't necessarily have to follow what I do. It's what you're comfortable with doing. So after going with the e-file, I will then go in with after going with my emery board, I will then go in with my e-file. So I found out something today that I really do want to share. So on each of these emery boards come 180 to 100 or 100, it just depends. But I looked at it because I would wonder, why is it 180 and 100 and it only feels like 100? But in reality, the other side is the 180 and the other side that I'm using is 100, which is so why this is a dumb moment for me right now. I'm done. I shouldn't be even doing nails. But anyways, you live and you learn. So I'm really taken aback by that. So after I'm through with going in with the e-file, I will buff and then I'll wash and then I'll come back with a nail art portion. So for my art, I will be going in with my random, nail art brush, creating my hearts. Because I wanted a highlight around each of my hearts, I went in with a opaque color and created my hearts. But I realized I did not do it broad enough so I could draw the actual heart on it, so it looks like a highlight. So that's something that you need to know. It's not something that you guys must do, but I just like the effect of it. So after I'm finished with one nail, I will cure it because I know how clumsy I am. So I'll try. I think I went a little bit bigger when I realized that how are the other heart need to fit on the nails if it's not wide enough. I think I made some adjustments with the hearts. I also went in with my touch by adding regular hearts, regular shaded out hearts with the color, because if you realize with the other hearts, the heart nail trend that's happening right now, they have more of a sparkle, and I have more shaded out hearts, which I like to be different and extra. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell so you get notified each and every time I upload, because I upload twice a week every week, or I'm trying to upload twice a week every week. Follow me on my social medias, that is Instagram and TikTok at BareBeauty Services. If you want to keep up to date with me, you definitely can follow me on my TikTok and my Instagram. after I'm done with the drawing of the highlight areas, you guys realize that it was not necessary at this point, because when I went in with the much brighter pink, all it does was just to cover over that area, that first layer that I put down. I think I made some adjustments on the other nails. I'm not quite sure. I think I did. Yes, I did. And I'm just going over each of the nails with the brighter pink, and when I'm done with applying it around each of these hearts, I will then cure for 60 seconds, and then I'll go in with my white just to give it the highlight low light effect, which was, you know, cute. But something happened after I applied my matte top coat. But we'll touch base after, you know, I'm almost, you know, done. So now I'm going in with my matte top coat, and I'll be applying a thin, moderate amount. So when I was applying my top coat, I realized every time that I applied it, the hearts would bleed. So what you see now when I didn't apply the top coat, this is not what you're going to see after I apply them and cure them. They were running. I was so annoyed by it, but I guess I can have bleeding 90s hearts after all. So it is what it is. So these are the nails. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below if you have not already, and follow me on my social media. And I'll see you guys soon. So those are my hearts, my 90s bleeding hearts. I tried. See you guys next time.